Good morning and welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our virtual open enrollment seminar. At this time, we will go over Perkspot employee discount benefit programs for plan year 2026. Before we get started, I would like to brief everyone on a couple of housekeeping items. All attendees are muted and will remain muted throughout the presentation. Should you have a question, please type it in the chat box located on the right-hand side of the presentation screen. Kindly be informed that if you type a question in the chat box, everyone attending the session will see your question and your name. So if you have a question that is sensitive or confidential in nature, we do recommend that you reach out to the County Benefits Division or your department's benefits ambassador. Lastly, today's seminar is being recorded, and a copy of the recording along with the slide deck will be posted on the Benefits Open Enrollment site. At this time, I will turn it over to our presenter, Deandra Matos.
Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining in today. My name is Deandra Matos. I'm the Client Success Manager here at Perkspot, which is your employee discount program. So today we are going to be going over some best practices, a lot of exciting things that Perkspot has going on, and kind of a snapshot of all of our latest and greatest deals. So before I kick things off, I will throw in to the chat here the URL where you can find the platform here to go in and check out. You can do this either while we're here if you want to sign up. If you haven't made an account, that is your custom URL there. So that's going to be sdcounty@perkspot.com. If you already have an account, you can just kind of go in there and log in and check things out. And so I will show you here our home screen and walk you through a little bit of what we have available on Perkspot. Alrighty. And can y'all see my screen there? No, it kind of takes a second for it to load there. Okay, perfect. So once you log into Perkspot here, you are going to see your home screen for Perkspot. Now, there are a ton of deals and offers on Perkspot, so there is a lot to navigate within here. When you're coming in, if you are brand new to the site, one of the things that you'll get prompted to do is to select some of your interests. So we at Perkspot know that life changes, and you might be interested in travel today, but tomorrow you might be interested in maybe purchasing a car. These are all things that you can do on Perkspot. And so after you initially set those interests, if you ever did want to go in there and change things around, you'll see this blue bar off here to the right-hand side. This is going to be kind of your control panel where all of your settings live, all of just a ton of things to navigate through Perkspot. So off here on the left-hand side, you'll see you have a few different tabs. And so one of the ways that we always recommend as things change in your life or as things are going on, that periodically you click here into your manage interests. So once you come into here, you'll see a whole bunch of different categories. So if we cleared all the selections here, you can kind of come in and focus on what you are looking for discounts for. So this is going to customize your homepage a little bit better so that you're seeing deals and discounts that are relevant to you in some of these categories that you're looking for. So, let's say I wanted to click into travel, electronics, tickets and entertainment, maybe apparel, so on and so forth. Any of these, as I'm clicking into them, once you select got it here, the next time you come onto Perkspot, you'll see that the site is refreshed and you'll start to see some of those more catered offers on your homepage. And you'll see that here in the recommended for you section, as well as some of those featured offers down here towards the bottom. So as you're coming in onto Perkspot, the first thing that you will see here is our premium perks. So these are going to be some of the best exclusive deals that you can find anywhere. So let's say you're a golfing fan here and you maybe wanted to get one of the top golf gift cards. So we have a premium perk here where you can get 15% off all of their gift cards. So there are just a ton of really great offers there within the premium perks to check out that are going to be those really exclusive offers that you cannot find anywhere but on Perkspot. A little bit further down, you'll find that recommended for you. So those are going to be offers that are based on some of those selections that you've placed within the categories there from your managed interests. So as things change, like I said, you'll start seeing different offers here depending on what you selected there. So a lot of fantastic offers there. And the more you kind of move with the program and use the program, the better tailored offers will come out there to you for that recommended for you. Something else that I wanted to make a mention of up here off to that right-hand side again, when you click here into your settings, you'll see a bunch of different tabs, a bunch of different URLs that you can click into. As you begin to use the program more and more, you will start collecting some reward points. So that is one of the really great things about Perkspot. So we have two separate ways of having offers on the site. So if we click here into the new and featured and click into the new perks, you'll see all of those new offers that we're bringing on to Perkspot. So we bring in anywhere between 10 and 20 new offers every single month. So there is always a reason to come into Perkspot and check things out to see, hey, what's new? What do we bring on? What can you use? And the way that we bring on offers is actually three different ways. So we have offers that will have a flat rate discount. So something like a 10% off, 20% off, $10 off, which, you know, you can utilize there as an offer. And then we also have some other offers that will have reward points. So Verizon here in particular, if we click into this one, you'll see that the offer that we have is, you know, select special deals there on the new iPhone 17, but then you can also get 2,500 reward points when you set up a new line. So those reward points can be used on the site to purchase different gift cards. It's a great way to really maximize the use of the program to make sure that you are stretching your dollar as far as possible. The last thing that we have in terms of how the offers function is sometimes we'll have a deal that has both. It could potentially have a percentage off as well as reward points. So here on the farmer's dog, you'll see that you can get up to 70% off there on the first box, and then you are also earning reward points. So this is a really fantastic offer because not only are you getting a discount, but you're getting reward points as well. So just to go a little bit further into those reward points, you'll see here on my account, I have almost close to 10,000 reward points. And if we click here into how it works, it'll tell you a little bit more about how reward points work on the platform, how you can spend them, how you can earn them. So as you're scrolling down a little bit here to the bottom, you'll find out that each 100 reward points is the equivalent of $1. So these reward points can really stack up pretty quickly. The more you use the program, the more that you're going to get back. And then once you do have some points here, there are a few different ways where you can take advantage of that. So when you click here into spend reward points, you'll see some of the different options that you have. So one of those ways is that you can apply reward points directly to a purchase. So let's say you wanted to go to the movies this weekend and you have enough reward points. When you click here into this offer that we have for AMC, which is also a premium perk, if you click here into buy now, this one here is not valid for California, but we do have y'all included. So no worries there for the AMC movie black tickets. So if you click here into buy now, you'll see, hey, you know what? I have these reward points here that have accumulated. And so that is the equivalent of $99.08 there. So depending on how many tickets you want it to get, let's say you are looking for 4 tickets, you'll see that the price there comes out to $47.96. And so I can use my balance directly towards this purchase to purchase those movie tickets without having to pay anything at all. So if I click add to cart, it'll take a second there, load it into my cart. And then as you're going through the checkout process, you'll see, hey, do you want to apply those points to the purchase or not? So you can choose if you didn't want to use your reward points for this. You can always unselect that and pay the total. But if you have those reward points and you're looking to use them, you can check out now and then your total would be $0. You get emailed the confirmation with those tickets, and then it's super easy to load those up into the AMC app, where you can then even select like your seats and everything like that. Furthermore, we also have discounts for popcorn, soda. So if you're a movie buff, Perkspot is definitely the place to be to get some of those discounted tickets. One other way to use these reward points, if we come back in here and you click into spend points, is, like I said, our gift card sensor. So for me, that is my personal favorite thing to do while redeeming these reward points. So if you click here into redeem rewards, that will take you directly to our gift card store. So we currently have gift cards for over 240 different categories. So based on what you're looking for, there is probably a gift card there for it. My personal favorite, of course, is going to be our virtual MasterCard, because you can use that pretty much everywhere. So if you click here into view details, you'll see, again, that balance that I have, and then I can select how much I want it to put towards a gift card. So the nice thing about our gift card store is that a lot of these gift cards have very low minimum thresholds on how much you need to even apply to get a gift card. So let's say I wanted to just put on $10 to this. I can always do that and potentially spread out my gift cards for a lot of different merchants, or I can use my full value here. So it's really just dependent on how you want to use the program there. But if I wanted to add $90 there, again, I can get a $90 gift card, and that gift card, once you go through the checkout process, again, will be emailed to you after you complete all the steps there. So a really fantastic way to use Perkspot. Again, these points can add up very, very quickly. The more you use the program, the more you're going to be getting back in reward points. Now, as far as those reward points go as well, when you click here into the new perks to just kind of go back and show some of those offers that we have, every single offer that we have on the site will have all the terms and conditions. So for the most part, reward points are typically rewarded within 60 days of a purchase. So another one of my favorite ones to get some of those points is through Nike. So we have an offer with Nike here where if you make a purchase, you are getting 10% back in reward points. So that's a pretty high percentage back. So, you know, if you spend $100 on Nike through the shop now, you would be getting $10 back in reward points. So this is something that you can use as frequently as you are shopping. You can use this as many times as you're shopping on Nike or for any of the merchants that we have on the site. So just kind of clicking back here, that is for Nike there. And again, like I said, if you're ever confused about any of the offers, or if you just wanted to know like, hey, when am I going to get those points? You'll see each merchant that has reward points will let you know that time frame for when you'll be getting those back. So for Nike here, it's 30 days after that confirmed purchase. So that's a great way to accumulate points. And then one really great offer that we have going on right now, this is something that just actually launched a few days ago. It's a really limited time offer that we have going on, is a special deal and discount that we currently have with Hilton. So if you're in the market to potentially get away, do a little bit of traveling, we have a really fantastic offer right now with Hilton. That is going to be going on to the 29th. So you can get up to 20% off some of their locations. And then you would also be getting 5% back in reward points on completed stays. So this goes up and is eligible all the way for about $10,000 for travel there. So that, you can only imagine it is a fair amount that you could potentially get back there in some of those reward points, in addition to getting a really great discount there on any of the Hilton hotels. So a great one to check out, and that will be running until September 29th. And speaking of travel, one of our most popular and utilized features on the site is our travel discount sensor. So as you are navigating through the site, you'll see that we have a tab here for tickets and travel. This is by far my most favorite place to come on to Perkspot because we have so many great travel discounts in here. If you click here into our travel discount sensor, you'll see that we have a ton of different ways where you can save on your travel. So one of the biggest features that we have is actually for hotels here. So as you're kind of looking around, let's say you wanted to take a trip to Chicago here. All you need to do is put in your location, the dates that you're potentially looking to travel. So let's say put it for a couple days there, the rooms, if you're how many adults, how many children. And then once you click here into search hotels, you'll see our map populate here for the travel discount sensor, where we have such fantastic deals on all of the hotels that are available. So one of the great things that we have here is that you'll see off to the right-hand side, we have either a maps feature where you can search, or you can search the listed features. So you're always going to see some of those really, really great offers at the top. So for example, here, this one is about 40% off the price that you would find anywhere else, which is a really great way to save on traveling. I use our travel discount sensor all of the time. I actually booked a trip last year to go to Turks and Caicos, and I saved, I want to say probably about $70 to $80 a night on the hotel that I chose there. So also too, with our travel discount sensor, like I said, you can search here off the map, kind of pull it around to see what's around. But if you're someone who knows where you want to stay in terms of a hotel, let's say, hey, you know what, I'm a big Hilton person again, right? So, and I want to stay at a Hilton, you can actually type here into the search feature, and that will pull up like all of the Hiltons that are available. And then you can see, hey, this one by the airport, does it have a deal or discount I can take advantage of? And once you click enter into there, you'll see if we have a discount with that particular hotel. So again, it's a really nice way to kind of know if you already have something in mind. Hey, we have it here for 13% off. So great deals and discounts to be had there with our travel discount sensor. And then we also have a lowest rate guarantee. So if you find the deal lower anywhere else that's a publicly available deal, we will reimburse you for any difference there. And then to go back here into the travel discount sensor, so that's how you would kind of go and search through the hotels. We also have really fantastic deals on rent-a-cars, where you can click there and see all of the different deals and discounts that we have for a lot of the bigger names, Avis, Budget, Enterprise, National. These all have really fantastic deals that you can take advantage of. We always recommend that you compare and contrast through these, because you might find a really great deal on Enterprise that's a little bit better on Avis. Occasionally, a lot of these brands will run special features too during the holidays and things like that. So another great incentive to kind of check things out pretty frequently there. So going back up to the top here into our tickets and travel again. So another thing that Perkspot has is that we have tickets and attractions here. So we have deals and discounts to pretty much at this point, I would say almost every major amusement park out there. So if you're traveling, if you're going somewhere potentially looking for some discounted amusement park tickets, Perkspot's the place to come to check that out. So we have deals and discounts for, like I said, pretty much everything. SeaWorld, Knott's Berry Farm. If you're traveling and you're looking for some of those city pass, we have that as well. And then since y'all are based there in California, if you were looking to potentially take advantage of Disneyland, we also have really, really fantastic offers and deals with Disneyland. They do change, excuse me, periodically throughout the year as well. So another incentive to kind of come back onto the site and check things out here. A lot of great tickets here to take advantage of some of their special events even. And then lastly, in this section, something that I wanted to highlight is our Icon Pass. So Icon Pass is something that we brought on within the last couple months. If you are someone who enjoys skiing, it is probably one of the best things that you can get in terms of different ski locations that you can ski at. So with here, tons of information on the base pass. You'll also even see here down towards the bottom a map of all of the locations that are available to ski through Icon Pass. So this is a pretty exciting one. And if you scroll down to the bottom there, we'll even help you pick out some ski gear deals and just some of the ways to even get there. And then also too, we do have a dedicated movie ticket section. So if you're somebody, like I said, movie buff, we have discounted tickets to AMC, Regal, just a ton in there. And then this changes every single month to kind of showcase some of those newer movies that are coming out to kind of help you decide if you are looking for some movie tickets. Scrolling back up here, something else to keep your eye on and check out from time to time is going to be that new and featured section. So again, we just have so much at Perkspot to utilize and to take advantage of. So this new and featured section here, there's just a ton in there to take advantage of. Something that we know is very important to a lot of folks is focusing on wellness. So we have a whole dedicated section here for all things wellness related for you to be able to take advantage of. So whether you are looking to bolster maybe your financial wellness, your emotional wellness, your physical wellness, family wellness, we have a little bit of everything within Perkspot. And speaking of physical wellness, we have a lot of great partnerships with gym memberships. So for me personally, I'm here in Charlotte, North Carolina. So once I click here into find perks, it'll show me, hey, can you take advantage of this crunch offer? You know, you can select there and view the locations and go in and get yourself a discounted gym membership. We have a ton of different gyms on the site. So if you were ever looking for that, you can either search for a brand up here in particular, or this category section at the top is going to showcase all of the different categories that we have on the site. Again, it is too many in here to name everything that we have discounts for, but if you were looking in particular for maybe a gym, you can select here into the health and wellness, and that will take you into all of our health and wellness different deals and discounts around everything in that category. So another thing to kind of call out in terms of that is that we do have a great offer here where you can get access to many different gyms. This is one of those things that if you click here into enroll today, you can select different plans that gets you access to over 20,000 different gyms. So just a great program there to take advantage of. And then also too, the last thing that I wanted to showcase on the page here is that occasionally there will be dedicated special exclusive offers for San Diego employees. So in that section of the Just For You, you'll see any of these exclusive offers. So these are offers that are only available to you as a County of San Diego employee. And these can periodically change. This one here was added recently. So if you find yourself wanting to go to the symphony, there are discounted tickets there for that, especially for you. So always another page to kind of bookmark and check out there on the site. And so as I kind of come to the conclusion with things, the last thing I wanted y'all all to know is that we do also have a app. So there is an app for both iPhones and Android. So if you're on the go, you want to take advantage of some offers, you can download the app directly to your phone, log in with that same information. And then we also have a browser extension. So this browser extension you can download and place on your home computers to use. It is my favorite way to use Perkspot because what I say is that you can download this browser extension and essentially set it and forget it. We know that you may not always be coming on to Perkspot every single day to check out offers. But with the browser extension here, if you happen to come on to any website where we have an offer, so if we kind of jump back here into Nike, our browser extension will let you know that we have an offer for Nike. So it'll even show here as you're scrolling and you're looking online, hey, there's a deal through Perkspot. And when you come on to the site itself, it could be Nike. Now we have discounts with Target, eBay, Walmart, just so many different big brands. But it's going to pop up here on your right hand side. Of course, for y'all, it'll say County of San Diego there, but it'll let you know, hey, there's an offer. Do you want to activate it and redeem that offer? So 10% back, the deal's activated. You know you're going to get that 10% back in reward points. So a great way to just kind of know, hey, as I'm going online, like, am I making sure that I am saving as much as I can, especially if there's a deal or discount with Perkspot. Again, it'll showcase there as you're browsing, but if you click onto any of the sites that have it, here we have an offer with Target that we have, I want to say it's 4% back. So, you know, who doesn't love Target? Who doesn't love shopping on Target? So if you're shopping on Target and you click into that, you're automatically getting 4% back of all your purchases that you're making through Target. So that adds up again, especially if you're somebody, you know, who is trying to do some full refresh in your home, 4% back there with Target. But furthermore, it can kind of apply to any of the merchants that we have offers with. It'll kind of showcase there. So that is really all I had for y'all today. I will be around if y'all have any questions. Something else to just kind of make a quick mention is that we do have a really fantastic customer support team here at Perkspot. They are all real life people. So if you ever have any questions or anything like that, about Perkspot, I'll drop in their email address here where you can ask any questions or anything. We also have a phone number that's available, and that phone number is from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time, where you can call in if you have questions, if you're looking to potentially redeem something from Perkspot there. So I'll take a second and kind of look through some of those questions and see if I can kind of answer as much as possible. Let's see, the reward points do not expire. So you can kind of accumulate those and keep them for as long as you want. You can stack them up and then use them whenever you're interested in using them. Do you have to use the AMC app to redeem your rewards purchase tickets? You do not have to use the app. You can if you want to go in there and select those seats for AMC. Special districts, like, yes, you are available for Perkspot and you can use it. Is it applicable if you're a Hilton Honors member? I believe if you're a Hilton Honors member, you can go in there, log into your member's account and take advantage of like collecting the points through Hilton as well. But I will circle back with you, Olga, just to give you further clarification for that. You can use the discount for family members as well. And then, so for the privacy protections, for the browser extension, we have, I can share it out in a bit, but we have tons of privacy. We take that very seriously. Our team here at Perkspot, our IT team, has a ton of information about that. I can share our privacy policies around the browser extension. Can you have more than one email address for Perkspot? You can have more than one. You can use your personal account, or you can always go in to your account that you currently have if you wanted to and change it over to your personal email address if you wanted to maintain any of the history that you may have with your Perkspot account, like reward points, so on and so forth. They are only redeemable via the points. So you have to have points in order to be able to purchase a gift card. There are a few there are a few things, like a few caveats, like the Top Golf, we have a discount for getting their gift card for 15% off. But for the most part, like just a standard gift card, you do have to have the points for it. Absolutely. Again, if you all have any other questions, anything that I wasn't able to answer during the session, you can always email cs@perkspot.com. You can also go in to your accounts. And I am going to just kind of share my screen one last time to give one last little tidbit, if that's okay. So let me share again here really quickly. So let me see, where is that share? So just kind of jumping back in, if y'all can see that there. So two of the major ways to get in contact with us is either through this little box here. So if you click on the bottom, the little chat bubble, if you're logged in, you'll see this here where you can contact us, ask a customer support specialist if you're having any questions again about any of the deals or discounts, or you can email that cs@perkspot. And then lastly, too, if you come in here, the very last thing I wanted to showcase is that if there is anything that you're interested in terms of a local deal or a merchant that you would like to see on the site, you can click here into the suggest a business. That'll bring you to a form that you can complete. So let's say you're looking for a deal or discount with like your local donut shop or something like that. The more information you fill out, the better. This goes to our merchant team that will actually reach out to all of the businesses that come through here. If we are able to secure a deal with the business, you'll see it here in that section for the County of San Diego exclusive offers. We only will add the ones obviously that we can get. Unfortunately, we can't give feedback for all the ones that say no or decline to give a dealer discount, but another kind of great resource there.
Get another question regarding the app. Is there a link to the app, or what's the official name of the app that you referenced?
So if you search Perkspot, it should say it should come up with Perkspot, and then the logo is a couple of like orange dots in a circle. I don't have it unfortunately like off the top of my head, but if you log into the Perkspot on your browser, you should see the logo, and it's very similar as an app.
Oh, found it. Okay, I'm installing.
Yeah, great way to continue to save money on the app. It's right there in your pocket, right? Discounts right in your pocket. Yeah, so the one for us is gonna be Perkspot. So you should see it. You should see it with that kind of orange logo there.
It. My camera might not pick it up.
Thank you.
I'm trying to.
Well, if there's no other questions, thank you all for joining in. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you all got a little bit of tips and tricks there and insight into Perkspot, and you take advantage of some of those really great deals and discounts that we have within there.
Thanks a lot, Deandra, for the presentation. I believe we have one takeaway, and that's for Olga regarding the Hilton honors.
Mhm.
So once Deandra gets back to me regarding that, I can forward that information on to you, Olga. But if any other questions, please let us know. Otherwise, this does conclude the seminar. And I'd like to thank everyone for joining us and have a great rest of the day.
Take care, y'all.